Hello everybody, Tanya here from Beauty Academy South East, or BASE for short, as you can see here. Okay, I just wanted to let you know my why. We all have a why about why we do what we do. So I've been thinking about it, and there's lots of reasons really why I do what I do. From the age of 8 years old, I always wanted to be a beauty therapist. I remember saying to my mum, "Mummy, what do you call a lady who puts makeup on people?" And she said a beauty therapist. And I said, well, that's what I want to do. And from 8 years old, I never changed my mind. So from the years of 8 years old right the way through till 16, I studied at school, choosing options that I knew would help me get into college. I left school at 16 with the relevant qualifications I needed to go to college. I did a 3-year hair and beauty course. I studied at Folkestone College, which is South Kent College. And then I started there. I'd done my first year there, but then I transferred to Tunbridge, which was West Kent College, to finish off my second and third year. I was then a fully qualified hairdresser and beauty therapist. I've never really worked as a hairdresser, although I'm still quite capable. I can still put foils in, I can still cut hair, I can still, do the basics. So once I'd qualified, I worked in London. I'd done lots of different jobs. I was a sales rep for a beauty therapy company for a while. I started working for myself when I was the grand old age of 21. I didn't want to work for anyone else. I wanted to be my own boss even back then. So I started up my own beauty round on a mobile basis. I also started up working in the local sports centre. I built up, and I'd done that for about 4 or 5 years, I believe. And then I done my very first salon, which was in Strood in Kent. I had that for, can't remember now, 4 years, 5 years again maybe, until I got bored of that and I wanted to kind of explore a little bit more in the beauty industry. So I went to work as a sales rep, which is where I learnt my passion for training. And it was just from there, you know what it's like, you just follow on to different bits and bobs. Obviously I stopped working when I had my my kiddies. But it's always, the beauty industry is one of them things you can always go back to. And I remember my mum and dad saying that to me. It's one of them really good careers that you can take a break and always go back to it. You'll never be skint, because you can always go and whack someone's legs or put some makeup on someone or do somebody's nails. You'll always be able to earn a little bit of money, which is really, really true. The other thing I love about the beauty industry is that it's so social. It's a fun, happy environment. You're making your clients feel good, look good. It is called beauty therapy for a reason. A lot of people have said in the past that I should charge for my therapy, because people do want to come in and talk to you about what's going on in their lives, whether it's good or bad. Sometimes it's bad and it's horrible, but the majority of the time they just want to come and tell you the fun stuff, the good stuff. You get to know about their jobs, their lives, their families, etc, etc. So it is a lovely, really nice, happy, social career. And as you probably have gathered, I do like a chat, so that helps too. So getting back to my why, with all my years and years of experience, all I ever wanted to do was be able to pass that on to other people. My main why is that I want to make my family proud of me. Firstly, my mum and dad, they put me through college for 3 years. They paid for me to go to college. They paid for all my equipment, everything I needed. My mum was one of my first clients, and between us we've got some pretty funny horror stories about those experiences. So I just want them to be proud of what they put me through, the support that they gave me throughout my whole training and throughout my whole career from up until today really. My husband, my long-suffering husband, that's had to do my websites for me, that comes and does all the decorating and maintenance and all the hard graft and stuff at my workplace, and my kids as well. I think it's really important. I want to show my kids how to be successful. Success is measured in lots of different ways. I'm not a millionaire, unfortunately. It's not always about money, but just to know the fact that I've got people out there that I'm training now to my standard, and they're going out and starting their own beauty careers and stuff. It's just a lovely feeling. I love what I do, and like I say, my main thing, I just want to make my whole entire family proud of what I do. And also for my students that I'm training now, it'd be really nice to leave a little bit of a beauty legacy with them, to know that they trained with me, and when I'm too old and not to be doing this anymore, they remember me and they think that their training that they had for me was really good. So I'd really love to, you know, the base love live on for generations to come. That's really cheesy, but unfortunately it is true. So that's my why. What's yours?